Hey guys, welcome back. I've got a fun video today with some inks that I actually swapped with a friend named Bailey who is in the Atlas Stationers Discord. So there were a few things on her ink list that I was interested in, a few things on mine that she was interested in, so we did a little swap. So just a little note saying thank you so much. I also did pick up the DIY Kaweco for her when I went to Boston to do my own. It looks like she also included some extra goodies in here, some 3D prints of useful ink stuff. And then these are all the inks that I'm going to be swatching. I've actually never had any of these, so they are all new to me. And it looks like, oh, we've got a little ink sample holder and somewhere to put my pen. And then I can either put ink in here, or I think also, I could probably put an ink sample in here, but it looks more like an ink miser. Let me see if I can, there we go. And we've got two little baggies of inks. Just put that box to the side, and we're actually gonna put this right up here, because I am gonna need that. And we will take out the inks I've got. They are very well wrapped, and they also have the little color indicator on the top. I should start doing that with mine when I send them out, actually. Looks like we might have had a little spill here, which is okay. Looks like it might have been the Tatcha or the, nope, it was definitely the cha. Thankfully, it was all wrapped up. I should probably do that when I send out my own. I am just gonna grab a little bit of a paper towel for the Tatcha, and I'm actually gonna clean this off and I'll be right back. So while I cleaned off the Tatcha, I also uncapped some of these and took off the tape that was there. So I always label my ink pages, so whether it's from a retailer or from somebody else. So these are inks from Bailey. And today is the 21st. And then today I have my Myers Penco nib holder with my Kakimori brass nib, and my Myers Penco nib holder with just a fine iridium nib. So we are going to start with Amarillo Stationery Toasty Joggers. I saw some of the inks from Amarillo when I was at Chicago Stationery Fest, and I really liked them. I should pick some up. Actually, I should use up my blotting paper as well. This is Toasty Joggers. I feel like sometimes my Kakimori nib is a little funky, but it could just be the way that I'm holding it. The second sample is a Dominant Industries ink. I'm always a sucker for any purple, so I did ask if I could get a sample of this. And this is just a lavender. And I always think I spelt lavender wrong, but I did not. I'm actually gonna put a little extra so I can see how it would look with a little more ink on the page. The third one is actually a Kitty Inkpot ink. I've been really into the Kitty Inkpot inks lately. I actually got some from so-and-so, and I think I want to order a few more, but it's not cheap to get them here from Australia, so that may have to wait. And this is Evening, or let's see, Resting in the Evening Breeze. Some of these really do have the longest names. I know they have one that's like gramophone that only plays or something like that, and it keeps going. So that is the first 3. Just cap these all back up, and this ink sample holder is coming in such handy because I didn't have one till now, so trying to make sure a sample doesn't go anywhere or tip over was very hard. Actually, uncap these first. And 2 of these are very well-known inks to me. One is not known, but I've heard great things about the Tatcha inks, so I didn't think it would hurt to get another. So this one is going to be Teranishi Opera Rose, which a lot of people talk about. To me, it's like a pinky, orangey, brownish, but it could look different to everybody. The next one is Tatcha Ugusu. I'm not sure, and I'm probably butchered that pronunciation. So if you know, let me know. And this Tatcha ink is very wet and flowing very well. Uguisu, maybe? I really do like that green. I haven't found really the perfect green yet. I have a few, but I don't think one is the green. And the favorite for multiple people, including Bailey. This is Tatcha Cha. I recently tried to order this from Atlas, but they were actually completely sold out. So I have to wait until that comes back into stock. So I'm going to get the caps back on these samples, let these finish drying, and we will be back. So these are almost dry, and while I was waiting, I was doing some experimenting with putting things in here, and I realized that this one is actually to put your ink sample on a slant. So if you are low on your sample, you can easily get that ink closer to you. And this is definitely an ink miser, not a sample holder, just based on the spout and the fact that a sample does not fit in there. So silly me. Anyways, I'm gonna zoom in a little bit. We can take a look at these. So we've got Toasty Joggers, which is a brownish yellow, I would say. I don't have anything like this in my collection. Most of my yellows are bright, including the solar yellow I just got from Diamine. And Buttered Popcorn is an orangey yellow, but a lot lighter than this. The lavender, I think I might have a purple that's close, but I think I have 20 purple inks, so there is a chance. The Kitty Inkpot is more of a, I don't know, the shading on a lot of their inks, I don't really know how to classify it. I'm seeing green, but I'm also seeing yellow and a little bit of pink. I really like how the writing comes out because you see all of those even in the finer writing here. Teranishi Opera Rose. I am really liking this, and I'm probably going to end up picking up a bottle. Everybody that raves about it is totally right in how good it is. Ugu Isu from Tatcha. This, I think, is going to be in the running for one of my new greens. I did get a lot of the Diamine Forever inks, so I might be mixing some of my own inks soon and seeing what I can come up with. So maybe I can get something close to that, actually. And then Tatcha Cha right down here at the bottom. A beautiful red leaning brown that, like I said, I'm going to pick up a bottle. I know I will. Everybody raves about it. And Tatcha inks, from what I remember, are very well priced. So it doesn't hurt to have something like this in my collection. So I just want to say, let me zoom you guys back out. Thank you so much, Bailey, for doing this ink swap and sending along these great little 3D printed pieces that will definitely help with my ink swatching. I've not gotten a file holder yet. The Ink Miser I have is way too big, so I actually don't keep it out, whereas this is so much better to keep on my desk. And just being able to angle my ink samples when they're getting low is going to be perfect. So thank you guys for hanging out. If you've made it this far, if you have, let me know which one of these inks is your favorite. Is there one that you haven't tried? Is there one that you have tried that you absolutely love? If so, let me know down below, and leave your favorite heart emoji in whatever color down below. Anyways, thank you. Bye.